Hey everybody, it's Christina, the mobile home mama. Next week is Turkey Day, so gobble gobble to you. I am here on a Saturday, as always, but it's nice because it's so quiet. You guys heard me tell this before, it's so quiet. I'm Christina. Right across the street is Champion Homes Retail Center, the best place, and I would say one of the largest places to come and purchase a home if you're a regular everyday Joe off of the street and you're looking for a house and you don't want to go through a middleman. You can come and visit me and I will give you the rundown on how to do it. Take you over here to the factory. We'll look step by step how they're made. That's a pretty awesome experience. And then if you've chosen a floor plan, we'll build it on paper. So let's get right into this video today. And by the way, I appreciate you guys. I love you all so much. I want to talk exteriors. One of the main questions I get when people come here is, well, it's a statement. I don't want my home to look like a manufactured home. Okay, we can do that. But let's talk about how it looks before we do any of our mumbo jumbo magic to the outside. Standard. Christina, what's it look like standard? Well, it kind of looks like this. This has a little bit of upgrades, and I'm going to try to find you guys. We'll just be shooting a couple of homes here throughout the day, well, in the next 5 minutes of exteriors. So, flat roof line. Look at that roof line up there. And I'm not talking about the gable end. I'm talking about the front of the home here. And my nails match the house. How cool is that? Front, flat right across. Gable end, we can talk about something totally different there because we do some cool things, right? Stick-built homes, usually you'll see them in a 412, maybe some churches are 1212 or something crazy like that. But 312 is the standard manufactured home. Let's look over there. 312 flat across, you can see right there. And then over here we do have the opportunity for an upgrade to do a 512. See how the roof is kind of funny looking up there? That's a hinged roof. So it's like that when it leaves the factory, and then when it gets to the job site, the installation company is going to raise the roof, usually with a crane, but I've seen some guys do it without a crane. But that's going to give you the peak of a stick-built home, and it looks very nice, right? Snow load on a HUD manufactured home never changes. 30-pound roof load across the board. That's the best you can get. Now, sometimes down south, you'll see a 20-pound roof load if you got a 2x4 wall. There's, stuff to that. I don't really ship down there too much. Tennessee sometimes, but 30-pound snow load. And by the way, federal building codes supersede state codes. So if you have any issues anywhere, as long as we're not in Canada, I can have a talk with somebody with the building department. So straight across the front, we've added an upgraded color on the outside. This is Brunswick blue, but as you can see, when it's not facing the sun, it has a black kind of color to it because it's the same color right across the street there. That's Brunswick blue as well. And so is that. So it just depends on how the light is going to hit the home. Added a lineal trim here. Those are optional features. But all in all, when you look at the front of this home, flat across, plain Jane is how it's going to look. No dormers or anything. Let's go over here. On the back side of this, same thing. Except you can see we've got the siding goes all the way down. This is going to sit in a crawl space. We've talked about this before. This will be the bottom, or the top of the concrete, and that will sit right on it. Underneath there is a steel frame. So there's what a pretty much standard home looks like without the optional color. Let's go next door and see if we can see some really pretty stuff. Okay. Ooh-wee. Look at that, baby. Did you see it? Whoa. All right, we've got shadow. Shadow is also an upgraded color. And by the way, if you wanted to change these outer posts, these corner posts, that's no charge. You can change those to white. But look what we've done here. This is a primary bedroom. We've popped it out, bumped it out to have a larger windowsill, and this looks really good. Let me tell you, when you're inside the house, you see this deeper windowsill, mwah, the chef's kiss. And then we've got vertical batten right here. You have the option to add that. Also some shake siding if vertical's not your thing. Maybe you're looking for more of a cottage look, you can do that. So down the line here, we've got an X8 or an X9 dormer with a very sharp peak over the door and black fascia at the top. So if you want your roof line to really blend right in with the fascia, black is the way to go. couple $100 on the option, and it is beautiful. All right, we've done a black door, black trim around, match the vertical batten here to the vertical batten there. And then as we trek a little bit farther down, this customer, very smart, they wanted to match the proportion of the home so that it was aesthetically pleasing when you look at it. So we've got the same bump out down there. We got it down here too. Let's talk about that, because this is a secondary bedroom. Down there is probably the same thing. You're going to typically have one bedroom in one window in each of those bedrooms. So you're going to have to add one. That's how you get those dormers and how you get those bump outs. Okay, let's continue on this beautiful journey today. All right, now we're leaning more towards standard colors. This is an olive green on the outside, and then we've just got some simple shutters. And let's talk about this. When you're doing the lineal trims, that will be per window. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. But when you're doing shutters, it's a different grouping, okay? So when you order shutters, it'll be per set. So if you got one window here, that's a set. But if you have 2 windows that are side by side, that's a set. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to save a little bit of money that way. So if you can live with shutters, a little bit cheaper, but you won't break the bank either way. Same dormer that we just saw, except now, what did I talk about? The cottage shake around the door, and we've got a white standard door. 6-panel door standard with a peephole in it. And yeah, so a little bit closer now to the more standard home, but let's go over here because we're getting even closer. Here, we've got the shutters again. Is this yellow? My eyes are playing tricks on me. I think this is like we call it pearl yellow, but we've just got a little bitty 6-foot dormer over that door. That'll knock you back not even $1,000. And what is the purpose of a dormer? It looks nice for one, but for two, if you're going to ever build out maybe a breezeway or a porch from that, you've got the shape of it. Let's go. All right, here we go. This is the back of home. I don't know where the front is because it's missing down there, but welcome to the dark side, right? We've got Brunswick on the outside, black windows, black fascia, black casing housing on the utilities in the back. And here's something we haven't seen yet, a black patio door. So if you're looking for that nice modern look, this would be it. Black on Brunswick. Black windows, black doors, all black everything is gonna get you this modern look. All right, here we go. We've got the flint gray on the outside, and this is pretty. Look at this. Okay, on this dormer, it's the same type of dormer that we've seen so far, but without a bump out, just flat against the house. And it looks nice. Vertical batten on the top and the bottom. That's the only thing they did. And they got another door hanging out down there. I know this home. And then lineal trims. So that looks very nice. Okay. Next. All right. This home is called the Lineal, and it's got a special feature in itself. And everybody loves this home, by the way. And I have a feeling it's going to be on our clearance page here soon because I get so many people wanting this home. Standard feature, nothing you've got to add, even though they've added the black on black on black on black. But here, it's got a recessed porch. Can I tell you, you may want to add some kind of little dormer over there. You don't have to, but it looks cute, I promise. Okay, next. Okay, it's pretty. Look, flint with wine shutters. Nice and simple. Standard color with shutters. They saved all their money. I bet it's all on the inside. If you've been with me this far, we're 9 minutes in. Thank you for being my friend. I know. Don't quit your day job, Christina. Let's see what's over here. I've been eyeballing this baby for days. I've probably visited out here 4 or 5 times. I'm sorry, I can't walk that fast. I'm almost there. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about this because it's a modular, okay, first of all. So there's something on the outside of this home that you can't do on a manufactured home, but we can get it just as good. All right, there's the bump out. Hey. And then coming down here, this is like a replica of the first home I showed in this video. There's that same dormer, and the match is down there. On a modular, you can do vertical batten the whole front of the home. On a manufactured home, you cannot. But this is what I would rather see anyways if this was my home. I'd rather see regular vinyl siding horizontally halfway up and then vertical batten as an accent from here up, right? Just accent it with vertical batten because this siding is going to wrap around the house. Oh boy. We're going to get there, I promise. Oh, that's the wrong house. It's going to wrap around the siding. There it is. Right beside it. See, it's going to be horizontal on the back and on the sides anyways. So keep it wrapping around like that and then vertical the top. Just an accent, okay? Don't do the whole thing. Okay, baby, last one because my lungs are telling me to. Here we go. This is a Summit exterior available in the Penwell, the Preble, the Knightstown, and the Ogden. It's special for a certain floor plan that we used to call the Summit home. And so it's beautiful though. Look, shake siding here. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen this. They mixed it up. White, cottage gray. Okay, this looks cute. I like it. So you see, folks, however you want to do the outside, you can do it. It does not have to look, I will say it, it does not have to look like a trailer. You decide. It's your home. It can be as fancy, schmancy, or as plain as you want it to be. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. As always, thanks for watching and happy Turkey Day.